Well, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this another brand new day. Yes, indeed. The sun is shining. Birds are singing. Well, I haven't heard any birds, really. Dogs are barking. Earlier, someone was either playing a trombone or was playing a radio where they were playing the trombone, so good morning. It is 7:08 a.m., and this is an interesting beginning to the day. I have had a minor day yesterday, not really special in any way. In fact, I had more falling asleep issues, so that's wonderful. But I didn't fall asleep all day, just portions of it. So I went out walkies, kind of, made it down to Safeway because I had to buy some stuff. Came on back. I actually have a mask that was sent to me some time ago. It's a cloth thing with filters that you can change on the inside. I don't know where the new filters are, so I still got one. But even without the extra filter you put in, it's still a cloth mask. It's apparently better than nothing. I mean, it's not going to be... It might catch maybe 5%, maybe 10%. Better than nothing. So I wore it inside of the store, and do what you gotta do what you can. Thumbs up for that. I should be good for another couple days without having to go out to a store. I can still go walkies. And hokey smokes, I went late. It was like 8:30-ish p.m. Good Lord. My sincere apologies. I don't know what's going on with my voice box. But I went about 8:30 p.m. and the streets were just packed. Not with people, but 1.5 million cars. And it's like, where was everyone going? Especially that late. I mean, places are closed. The restaurants are closed. Most stores are closed. Things are closed. Where the heck was everyone going? I mean, it wasn't work. It was late. Touching my face. Yay. Itchy. So that was special, but I got stuff done, and that's good. Got some exercise. I can feel the lack of exercise and what it's doing to me. Walking up hills, since, as I've said before, and I'll say again, I live in southern Shelton, and southern Shelton is like there was a mountain range, but there's a valley in the middle. It's like they went and just put the town here and then smushed it all down in here. So if you're on southern Shelton, you have to climb down into the valley, and then if you want to go up in the northern, you climb up out of the valley. So when I go downtown, it's literally I go downtown, and then to come back I have to go up some pretty monstrous hills. I got it pretty good though. I mean, it's some pretty heavy duty hills to get to where, we live, but at the same time we got some monster hills. So I'm very glad that I don't live on some of these. Hokey smokes. But I got that done and it was good, so thumbs up. So I can at least feel semi-socially responsible while going out walking, and that's what I'm doing, so thumbs up for that. Some of the other things I wanted to talk about is really silly stuff because it's back onto my that's like my third in like the last month. My sincere apologies. But I'd been thinking on, because I use the various terms, various odd terms, because I'm trying to get into the mindset when I'm thinking of all these things. And I've mentioned before how there's the main cosmic horror pantheon thing is the Kakira, which is Amaterasu, and she's mother of all. She live birthed the 12 Angakira, her children. And I've mentioned before how with her arrival and how they landed in the infinite city in the middle of our multiverse, there was a split in the multiverses, because most normal universes split with decisions and such. Multiverses, that has to be a pretty big split. When the people of the infinite city split, because one side decided to fight and ours they just abandoned. So things have gone pretty crazy that way. But I was thinking more on the terms and coming up with a better understanding, because the more you understand the characters and their background and such, the more that you don't have to worry and fight about how this character reacts. You already know how the character would react. Because I'd mentioned that I've got the stuff written down to the side here. Amaterasu, the Gakira. In our multiverse, she is the Gakira. In the other one, where the people of the Infinite City fought her off, they are the Gakira. But when it comes down to various terms, when you bump down in power, there are the Gakiru. And then when you bump down again in power, there are the Gakiri. You go down further, there are the Gakire. And then down at the bottom is everybody else. My sincere apologies. I have to partake of cannabis products, and apparently I insulted my voice box enough that it's going to keep doing this every 3 minutes or so. My sincere apologies. But down at the very bottom is the Gokura, which is, you know, us if we lived in their universe. But the point being, bottommost characters. There's way up at the top, the Gakira, you can't get any stronger. And down at the bottom are the Gokura, you can't get any weaker. That's us. Now, in the more family terms, there is, of course, the Gakira, Amaterasu. There are the Angakira, her 12 children. They're the Angakira because they are lesser in power than her. Below that, when they want to do things out further in like the cold and dark and some places in the Ungare and such, they send out the Ang. When the Ang arrives where it's got to do its work, it births its 12 children, the Angoka. Each step downward is a step downward in power. The Angoka are like the Cthulhu of other things, and then they deal with, if they wish to, with the Goka, which is the allied alien species that they get to work for them. And then below that, same term, the Gokura, which is everybody who's not one of the allied alien species. In both cases, whether it's Gakira from Gakiru, Gakiri, Gakire to Gokura, or whether it's Gakira, Angakira, Ang, and then the Angoka, Goka, and then Gokura, the term remains the same. Gokura roughly translates to prey. And that is the term that is used for us and anybody else who lives down at our level. We are the Gokura. Prey. Thumbs up for that. These are the things I work on because, as stated again, once you know the cultural stuff within them, you know how people are going to act based on language is culture, and culture impresses and influences everything you do. So when you know that the lesser races, that all of us are just known as the prey, yeah, you kind of know how everyone's going to act stepped up and above. Thumbs up for that. Past that though, still just been playing various games, recording stuff for my various channels. I'm still working on my game channel. You know, I think 2 videos daily for the main channel. And then 1 video for the game channel every day. That's 3 videos daily. That's not bad. That's pretty good for someone who's so fatigued and such from the various things I got going. I mean, my rechargeable battery when I wake up is no more than maybe 60% recharged because of my fibro, my insomnia, my pain-related stuff, and last night again, of course, more insomnia issues made worse by the fact that like 3 o'clock in the morning. I had to dash downstairs because my gut was just suddenly exploding with agony. And all of my life, that is the way my bowels have told me that business has to be done. I don't get a sense of fullness or urgency. I get pain. So the more daggers it feels like I have in my gut, the more I know that things have to be taken care of. And boy, there were a lot of butcher knives shoved into my abdomen. So I didn't sleep much last night again. Yay! Which means I'll likely be falling asleep again today, especially if it gets warm. That's one of the problems, is it's getting warm. And especially if I eat anything and it's warm, I tend to fall asleep. So yay on that. And this place that we're renting has radiant heating, and this room here that I'm in is right above the kitchen, and so it collects heat anyway. And with the radiant heating, we fight and struggle with that system, because anytime there's any bubble in power out of the batteries, it goes insane. It will literally ramp itself up to full heat if the battery starts to fail. And then that's when we realize the batteries need to be changed, and then we have to fight and struggle to work with it, because it goes from nothing to 98. And you don't need that when it's summertime. Gotta love that. Old time radiant heating. Thumbs up. But that's just the way life has been. I've been playing games, I've been taking care of stuff, I've been trying to think. Oh, I got itchies there. I've been watching various videos on things. I've watched a lot of various videos as stated anywhere from science stuff to a lot of semi-science things, whether it's directly science or debunking videos. I watch a lot of like flat earth debunker things where they'll go through and debunk flat earth videos as they happen, because trust me, a lot of these people that think that they're smart when they're making these flat earth videos and showing how things are, we live on a flat earth, they're so easy to prove that their video is nothing. So there's a lot of that, and I watch all sorts of various types of science shows. I like the little ones about microorganisms, so there's a lot of that, and it's good. I like to learn things, people should. And then a lot of gaming videos, especially, I think I've mentioned before, the Spiffing Brit, who's an interesting individual, a very good thing. Which reminds me once again, I have mentioned I like playing games. There's one game company, Paradox. They make, games. I really do not like their business model, because they'll produce the base game, and then everything past that costs money. Their point being, every line of code we write, we want to get paid for. Every line of code. If it's maintenance, they want to get paid for it. If it's making sure that it works from, back when it was first made and there have been enough changes on the operating system, they wrote the lines of code, they want to get paid for it. And there's nothing wrong with wanting to get paid for your work, but this is a lot of stuff that you should be doing just on the back end. And if you're going to make people pay for it, work it into the prices gently. Don't just be blatantly about it, because they say it right there. We wrote the code. We want to get paid. Then the problem, though, with each of the base game, you get the base game, and sure, it's a base game, and it works. But when you got, it's like a real-time 4X strategy type thing. 4X, expand, exploit, exterminate, and all that. Is you may need diplomacy, but diplomacy isn't in the base game. And you've got to pay $15 if you want diplomacy. And when you add all these things up, every Paradox game, if you want the full game, it's about $300 at a base. That's where it starts to get really as a complete game. I've made the mistake of purchasing some Paradox stuff. They're fun, but again, your base game isn't really complete. It's called complete because it's feature complete, but they add the DLC in there because the base game is so barren. And again, I understand the wanting to get paid for your stuff, but sometimes the things you have to do to make sure your stuff works is gonna cost. So, but that's just me. I'm not a business major. I'm not Paradox. Apparently it works for them, though so many people believe exactly as I do. Thumbs up for that. And making sure I'm centered, I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. There are still a ton of comments on my little peep reaction videos, so likely they'll never realize I'm thanking them, but still, thumbs up for that. I appreciate absolutely anybody who leaves me a comment. Definitely a thumbs up. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker, and it's a range of 20 to 25, because even though I count in American Sign Language, with my depression, fibro, ADHD, and more, I'm amazed I can remember anything at all. Honestly, quite sincerely. My brain has gotten a lot better. I mean, I'm 1,000% better than I used to be, so I really can't complain. I am a ton better than I used to be. God, it's above. There is Christina Tassia Paulo. I bet I'm nowhere close, but thank you very, very much. And Super Pinoy says 28, thumbs up, and thank you. We have Hariyama, thumbs up. There is Gunter the Soul Eater. Gunter, indeed, thank you very much. Morgan Taft, thumbs up, and thank you. There is Nolan, greatly appreciated. Ice Damon, thumbs up, and thank you. Connor Stewart, greatly appreciated. Russian Timing, good to see you in the comments. I was kind of worried there. We have George Comerford, thumbs up, and Thomas Jones, greatly appreciated. Cheyenne Star, thumbs up, and thank you. Good to see you in the comments. Kathy Kitscat, very, very cool. Young H2O, thumbs up, and then we have Scrim, greatly appreciated. Marcus Turner, thumbs up, and thank you. Zarather, greatly appreciated. David, it's probably not pronounced that way, but it has an accent over the A, so, you know, thank you very, very much. And there's Theodore Garoff, thumbs up, and thank you. Soundmaster Blink, thumbs up. There's Eric Ibanez, thumbs up, and thank you. We have Tierboy 666, thumbs up. Colin Reisenauer, greatly appreciated. Alia Johnson, thumbs up, and thank you. And last but not least, Kenneth Martin, greatly appreciated. Each and every one of you. You get me, moving my little windows here, out of my head, woo, back over to here, make sure I'm semi-centered, out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. It is greatly appreciated to no end. When you are depressed and such, you need to get out of the echo chamber of your skull and into the world. Thank you so very, very much. If you could check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, GoFundMe, Patreon.com. If you could donate to my GoFundMe campaign or become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. If you wanted to help me out but didn't want to send money to one of those two places, I have a PayPal link down below. It would be cool if you could check that out. And if you didn't want to send money at all but still wanted to help me out, I have an Amazon wishlist link down below. That would be cool if you could check that out as well. Now, do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled. And if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. So thank you very much. If you could toss me a like, I do appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. Definitely a thumbs up. And of course, if you could subscribe to the channel and hit that bell. Oh, that was terrible. Hit that bell. Oh, that was better. Not perfect, but better. That would be very cool. Greatly appreciated. I would understand if you did not wish to, but if you're down with it, I will do my best to keep you entertained from now until the literal end of time. Very cool. Back to the main camera of my PS4. Hopefully, I have a USB 3.0 USB stick, and yesterday when I took it from my computer and put it onto the PS4 was not acknowledging it. So I put it back into the computer and reformatted it. It took almost an hour to reformat. So excuse me, good Lord. Good Lord. So hopefully the stick will work. Because if the USB 3.0 stick doesn't work, I'm going to have to use this SD card again. and it takes about a half hour to take the video file from that machine to this card, and then from this card to that machine. So, oh boy, I hope my USB 3.0 stick works in the PS4 today. But I have this video, hopefully, anyway. And then I have another video to edit and render. I think I have one to edit and render for my game channel too, so definitely a thumbs up. So, you take care. Oh, good Lord. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and my body is just being disturbingly organic this morning. Oh, if I could only be a cyborg. Such is life. Still, I did change this. This too shall pass away. Practice safe self-care. And then I got a little overtly patriotic with be the best that you can be. So, you know, life is life. Take care and have a great day.